Alright. Oops. I completely forgot to start up the game. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna play more. And I'm probably expecting this to be a short one. Because, I still have shit to do. How'd your Mother's Days go? Because it was kind of fun. You got food. Real nice food. So, I think it would be wise if we did Days of Primeval Blade. And save the Hule battle for tomorrow. Yeah? Yeah.
You know, I'm most jealous of people who have houses to live in.
Which way is it? I also have that. But leveling March 7th? The hunt, anyway? Because I don't think. I kind of want to play it. Yeah, the. Running back the clock when March 7th has just begun studying swordplay.
Alright. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
That's okay.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back.
Hang on a sec, I need to get some water.
Thank you so much, Masters. Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
Okay, I'm back. Good. Stay hydrated,
After
even
all,
when you go,
we need
even
to
before
watch
going
you
to bed.
practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius.
That's on March.
Just wait until I go back. Everyone's going to be so wowed by my new skills.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is
I
there?
feel like there's supposed to be more complex
I also
questions
question
in it.
that sword master about why she uses her sword when she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
There are countless ways to take down enemies. But that would defeat the purpose, is to wield the sword in that case.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Good. Touche.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh, now I'm curious to hear what Master Yunli has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yanqing, or me?
Who do I want to defeat? Him? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a
That's a
sword?
better way to put it, didn't we? Besides, I don't know if you can handle blue tail.
I'll fight 10!
10?
Oh,
Oops, that
but
just
this honorable
slipped out.
person would use a gun.
Actually,
But a
another
fool
line from an immersia.
would use a gun in a sword fight. But a fool would bring a sword to a gunfight. Having 5 enemies on the other side on the battlefield is the limit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
Could it possibly be immersia about swordmasters?
Could be.
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense.
Anyways, I think after this stream I'm gonna take a
I'm
shower,
super interested in Xianzhou
get ready for
immersia
bed,
and novels.
maybe play a little bit
Even
of
though I
NewCheeseGrater.
use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those
All I
immersia
know is
use
though
swords.
is that
So I want to be a sword master too.
I'm in my winter years for Fate Grand
See?
Order. Well, there's your answer.
You agree, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to be a sword master?
People who are gunfighters, but
Becoming a sword
This
master
is
who fights
Yamcha.
for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
in those immersion shows, they always keep kneel and bow, right?
That's even more unnecessary.
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
I guess that's fair enough. Besides, we're on a timer.
All right, let's go.
Besides, you and I
To
are
the
both on a timer.
Sleepless Earl.
Are racing against the clock. You for the swordplate thingy, and me for the Dr. Ratio light count. But you know what? I'm feeling comfy, cozy. Let's jog halfway through. Besides, I think it would be a nice event to chill out from after fighting Hule. At least encountering him. And it would be a little unfair to have him on March 7th unprepped. What do you guys think? Who do you think is tallest, the Cloud Knight or Boothill? Like, looking at them stand by signs, I think it's the Cloud Knight. But who knows? Sure.
Hey, this is not how it's supposed to be, right? The Cienjo is known for its tea culture and hospitality, but you're not treating me like a guest at all. Seriously, am I not a guest?
Dear guest.
Stop! Don't call me a guest. You're not even treating me as one. I want my tea just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but the tea you
Oh boy,
serve
this
was either
guy again.
freezing or scalding. Is this how you treat your guest on the Cienjo? How fantastic!
Aren't you a
Your tea tastes
fantastic
like
piece of work,
slop,
God?
and you even have the nerve to charge me for it! Are you trying to scam honest folks? And that name, the Sleeveless Earl, it's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says Cienjo Slop? It suits this place better, don't you think?
Let's give him a good beating.
Stop! You've gone too far.
Oh, who's that trying to be a hero?
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who.
She is March 7th, the sword champion of the Astral Express.
That's right! I'm the sword champion!
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever you crawled out from.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yenching, a Cloud Knight lieutenant. We've met before, and I suggest you stop causing trouble.
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here is terrible, and now the Cloud Knights want to stop me from complaining about it? At this rate, who would want to ever come here for tea in the future?
A regular customer? You?
Yeah, what else would I be? The Cienjo's prisoner?
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady, you'd better watch out for the weapon in my hand.
Huh? Oh, that really scares me. Come on, you're not seriously trying to take my life with that piece of scrap metal, are ya?
Scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Cienjo swordplay.
Swordplay? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right? That explains why you're dressed like you're in a show. You're not even from the Cienjo, so why bother learning their swordplay? If you're feeling unsafe, I can sell you an IPC mech.
Ha! As if anyone wants your junkyard scrap mechs!
Your mech's only good for show.
Looks like you guys are totally clueless. Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Cienjo Lafu is prohibited.
Make any funny moves, and I'll smash those hunks of scrap metal.
Hey, relax. I know the rules. These are my subordinates. They got stuck here because of the transport ship incident, and they need to vent their frustration. In the end, it's all the Cienjo's fault. Well, I can overlook the terrible tea, but now that you're questioning my security, I can't let it slide. After all, I have a courier business to run. With so many clients watching, that just wouldn't look too good now, would it? Instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay, Why not invest in our civilian mechs? Hmm? You'll have your master kneeling and begging for mercy and
And what, destroy tradition?
Stop!
No thank you.
Don't you dare insult Xianzhou's swordplay like that! If you have the guts, I'll show your mechs what I can do!
Huh? A fight, you say? Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, March 7th, I feel I'm obliged to accept your challenge. Say whatever you want, but once you've seen what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us for them.
Let's make a bet.
Oh, come on! How could I say no to a bet? So, I can see you're no master yet, March, but I'll play fair. You go back and learn swordplay from your teachers here, and in 15 days, I'll come find you and challenge you with my mechs.
Only 15 days? Alright. Fine.
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public and shout, "Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke!" You'll stand at the entrance of our room alley and say it to everyone passing by. Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. I'll teach you how to pilot a mech.
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't like you.
Okay, how about this? If I lose, I'll squeal like a pig in public and say, IPC mechs are a total joke! And I'll even print that on every mech on the transport ship. Deal?
Feels like this, not a deja vu.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl and take back what you said about Xianzhou's swordplay.
Fine, fine, I get it. But you've got to actually beat me with that little scrap of metal first. You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days. Let's go.
Sorry about the
Are
ruckus,
you
Ming Ming.
okay?
Yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop
Wait,
facing a bit of
why does
flack
the child
from
have a voice
visitors
like
is
that?
a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice, no matter what.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely won me over, Miss March.
I'm not quite a hero. Yet.
Yet.
I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now, I just want to focus on practicing swordplay. Masters, let's save the tea for later.
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
Honestly, I'm gone. I think I'm more confident than March, if anything.
Come on! How could I possibly lack confidence? You believe in me, right, Masters?
What do you think, Master Yunqing?
I think you already know the answer, Master Yunli.
I don't see any issue with it. Let March give it a shot. As long as she trains diligently, I believe she can easily deal with that hunk of IPC scrap metal.
As long as she trains diligently.
I'm now filled with determination, Masters. I'll learn swordplay well and teach that guy a lesson. You're my most trusted friend. You'll be my assistant teacher and make sure I learn swordplay properly.
Do I get paid as an assistant teacher?
Hey, when have I ever treated you poorly? Masters? Mr. Teaching Assistant?
Well, I
Let's go ahead
have
and
confidence
start
that
the
you can do it,
training now.
March. If nothing else.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. How many of you are there? Let me...
Can you make up tea for me? Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of feel like. I will admit though, layman practices that contain some toys. It better be. Ominous. I like it. Yeah. So, this is back to training montage. For real. I will say so. I think I've already said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I want to build Bart 7th thought.
Show up in 15 days. I've gotta become a sword master by then.
Becoming a sword master in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun-Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it, you need a solid plan.
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons, so there won't be any problems.
I did handle a museum before and left a museum before in my time. And a bar. This'll be nothing.
Rest assured, Masters. If not in me,
Besides,
at least place your faith
I
in
want
him,
to see Scott
my trusty
squeal.
sidekick.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her. There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set some targets for you.
Please go ahead, Master Yun-Li.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But if you fail,
that would mean Yun-Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case,
Don't get started,
I hope
Yang
you
Qing.
won't force
Like,
yourself
you
to
just
take
earned
on
my
the
respect.
challenge, Miss March.
hey, you are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the Immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, the master loses face too.
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt.
But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero. I want to fight for justice, punish the wicked, and make them quiver in fear and run away when they see me.
This, but
Then
good start.
keep that fire burning and learn with
But
all
still,
your
a good
heart.
start.
You haven't said much, Mr. Teaching Assistant.
Friends on the road bring twists of the fate.
What, twists? Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? But I wonder what kind of unexpected twists I'll encounter.
Receive guidance from a sage?
It'd be pretty awesome if that actually happened. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice.
Indeed. So, what's this trial? So. So. Right. I think. Alright. Well, I don't want to disgruntle her, so let's do this. Oh. I've got it. Typical March. That's amusing. Usually you troll.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
3 days. Yeah. I think a little rest is good.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Nice. Let's see.
I'll fight too.
Okay.
What do you recommend?
Well, since strength is our... Wait, are those equations? How come equations just to decide? Okay, I think this is peak. Anyway, I think... Well, if we pick this one, it's gonna... It will improve our moon, but not so much. So, Sword Art Blade of 1. That way we can get strength training done quickly.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
1, 2, 3. And then... 4.
What? Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
So. Initiation culmination. Yes, now she needs tenacity. Alright.
If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class.
Okay, yeah, let's start. There is season planners, but things stuff.
How should I go about this?
I think this.
I'm not sure.
There we go.
So much today. Well done, me.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it.
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight, even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yunli.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
You have to really like bickering.
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Let's save the seminar. Focus on the
Miss
test
March has
master.
been learning the basics of swordplay, and now it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Alright. Here we go.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure dragon, white tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Got it. Hello.
Azure dragon,
At least gonna
white
pick
tiger,
his enemies.
eating less carbs. What's this? That's how a true master does it.
Nice, yeah. Woo. And she got an increase in
Looks
strength.
like I passed the test, right?
With flying color.
Yeah. Well
Took
done.
words right out of my mouth.
You passed with flying.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me.
Congrats on the first one.
I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Mr. Teacher. if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yun Li, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe...
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Li's... right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise. Just... so you know.
When you're taking a break, the mechs are still training.
Oh, come on. You're just talking nonsense to keep me motivated.
Am I wrong, though?
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but now, actually seeing
But I mean,
her
am I
progress
wrong?
gives me
March,
a sense of accomplishment.
the mechs
Oh,
don't.
really? So now you
Are
finally
unfazed by the
acknowledge her
moves.
talent, Master Yun
Mechs
Li?
don't have moves.
Don't worry, Miss March.
You do.
I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's example as a way of acknowledging your progress.
Thank you, Master Yenqing.
So, have you found any information about her?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the strategic investment department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
Alright. 4 days. So, I think it's best to work on strength. Yeah.
Let's do this.
So.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Alright. Oh. I can't. I gotta save this. Hmm. So here's the story. Oh. There aren't really any shortcuts when it comes to learning. Come on, Ho-Ho. Hmm. Good. Strength training. Good. Let's have a go at it.
What do you recommend?
This one. No,
That's
keep
enough
it
training for
up.
today. I need time to absorb everything.
Nice. Level 3. Sounds like this.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Oh, no. Okay. Good. Okay.
Let's do
32. 64. Oh,
Wonder what I'll run into today.
next escapade. Hey there, Ho-Ho. Here. That could only mean that it's a cyber zombie. What's that? For participant 2. You could be next. It must be a human bus. Good luck. Oh, that was fun. Actually, no. Yeah, see? But, okay. There we go. And I
How
will
should I
take.
go about this?
I need. Well, I do need more tenacity.
I learned so much today.
It's the next sword trial.
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner this time. And Grandpa always said that everything can...
Speaking of secret moves,
Huh? Is that the flaming potentate?
you got it.
Good example. Do you know how to do the drunken swordplay?
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Really, March. Yeah, tricks up your sleeve, March?
Absolutely. I've learned a lot from my adventures.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how...
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs. Unsheath your...
According to
Here
the
you go.
schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Master sword move. Oh, hold on a sec.
Another
Master
step
sword move.
closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Master sword move. And yep, we got some more power. Okay, so we only meet the tenacity requirements, which good, but that's a problem. Oh. Sword trial. Who will be the toughest?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Before that,
That's how a true master does it.
oh, that's fine. Nice hit.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Yeah. Little tough, but we made it. Sword trial succeeded. Outstanding. Awesome.
Phew, that was tough.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement. But it seems like it's paid off.
So with the backhand.
Wow. Looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt, you aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Miss...
I'll save the praise for when you pass the next test.
No saving allowed. Let's keep it relevant. This time's for now, next time's for later. No IOUs on praise.
Well, you learn as you can move.
I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Guinaifen into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%?
Will you be ready for the final showdown?
Hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Is that another line from the Merja?
Yep. You're sharp.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Oh, yeah!
No. So, guess we'll switch to Scott.
The progress report on the nameless girl's sword training is complete. What should I do now, Specialist Scott?
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do? It feels like a bit of a waste of time to keep tabs on some random girl's swordplay training.
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding the reputation of the IPC, the honor of the Ember Lord. Are you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Arumaton from the Artisanship Commission with a sword? Come on, an Arumaton is no match for our state-of-the-art mechs. Go and strengthen our mechs even further. I refuse to believe that little sliver of metal can actually challenge our cutting-edge technology.
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more. If I lose face, it's like losing face for the IPC and the Ember Lord. Can we afford to let that happen?
Not today. But thinking, but I'm getting the feeling that they're a little smart. No.
I'll fight 10!
No.
How should I go about this? Huh? I learned so much today. Well done, me.
It's 1 point left.
Wonder what I'll run
Stag now.
into today.
Careful, it's an escape Heliobus. I see. Body can't keep up with the mind. See ya. Alright. That's good.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Alright, so I'm guessing we're also gonna have to pin this. Okay. Not bad. Hmm. This?
Another new move under my belt. I gotta
No.
find time to try it out.
I'm gonna pin this now.
What do you recommend?
Connect.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Hmm? Hmm. You've also rejected industrial learning. I mean, there is a shortcut to learning, but it's not here. So, first things first. Nasty.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
So. Gonna have to be more tenacity.
Let's do it. I learned so much today. Well done, me.
This is it.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial art. However, according to the rules, the person received...
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
Graduating already?
I'm surprised too.
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yenqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yenqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now.
Alright, there goes nothing.
Final test.
But first,
I'm a little nervous. Come on, March 7th. You got this.
looks like we got this in the bag. So who's to say that we'll win?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Sword, heed me!
I get it now.
That's it.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Boom.
You're all in on it! Punish evil! I'm just warming up.
Better not
Yeah,
embarrass me. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
What?
bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh!
Yeah, congratulations.
Ha! I told you compliments make me better.
With your swordplay skills, you can effortlessly.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too.
But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just sword?
Yeah, I've not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword, and there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
Maybe there's another method we can use.
Let's do it! I already have an idea!
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely! The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Plan.
You two, we heard that Scott sent you a challenge, so we were wondering if there's anything we can do to help you defeat him. Thanks, Wahwa. You've already been a huge help by teaching me how to use the exercising tools. Even though I've only been learning swordplay for a short time, I'm confident I can take down the IPC mechs. Don't mention it. It's actually me who should be thanking you, March.
But seriously, didn't he kick Scott's butt already? So why is he back again? Don't humans ever learn from their mistakes?
Dang.
No, Mr. Tail.
I'm gonna have to
There's
really
a
hurt him.
saying,
Yeah.
revenge is a dish best served cold. But Scott hardly has any patience. He couldn't resist the temptation to get back at us. Still, if that's how I beat him, it'd be a little less satisfying.
So, what would be your ideal way of teaching the lesson?
Actually, I have no idea.
I get it. Some people never learn, no matter how many times you knock them down. They'll never admit defeat or learn anything.
So, how do we get him to admit defeat?
Got any ideas?
Listen, kid, I'm not trying to rag on you, but you're always playing into Scott's hands with your approach. He set up these rules for a fight between his mechs and your sword, and you agreed. Then he laid out what to do if you win or lose, and you agreed again. It's basically just another one of Scott's organized sports events, and it's not even fun if you win.
Rules are made to be broken.
Hey, cut it out, kid. Just leave the cool catchphrases to me. I'm a Heliopus, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Just remove my seal.
Is it really okay if I plan to possess Scott?
Just possessing him won't be enough. I'm gonna get inside his head. Just wait and see. I'll make Scott change his mind and admit defeat wholeheartedly. What do you say?
Oh, you're awesome, Mr. Tail.
So I'll leave it to you then.
Well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it.
We're here to fight. What's wrong with you people? Sending me a threatening letter? Who are you trying to scare?
A threatening letter? What are you even talking about?
Oh, stop playing dumb. Can you slip this into my pocket?
Mr. Scott, a great sinner of arrogance and insolence, you have inflicted your twisted lust for power upon that innocent shop owner and insulted the extraordinary art of Xianzhou swordplay.
Oh, I
We
get
have
it.
decided to make you confess all your crimes in person. The time for change is now. Your twisted desires will be stripped away by us?
The writing is terrible. I wouldn't have understood it if you hadn't just read it to me.
What the heck did you just say?
Hey, who said that?
No one said anything. You must have imagined it.
Well, enough for chit-chat. March 7th, I'm going to make you bark. I didn't even see her draw her sword. Time seemed to freeze, and all I saw was a flash of green fire. In an instant, I remembered staring out at the sea as a child, glimpsing a faint green light through the thick fog, which turned out to be the home of that girl, Rakshmi. Seriously, who lights a green lantern in their house? Those guys must be nuts. Why am I suddenly remembering these things? Is my life flashing before my eyes? Am I dead?
Looks like this is Scott's mind. I'd better find where his most twisted desires are lurking.
Ooh, we can actually get to play Scott.
Scott, get your butt over here.
This guy looks just like his old man. Humans spend decades trying to heal their childhood traumas, and Scott might be no different.
What's with all the yelling on the weekend, Dad? We're sleeping.
Sleeping? How many times do I have to tell you? Do credits sleep? Does the free market sleep? Does the invisible hand sleep? Forget it, we'll discuss this later. Pafana's parents came by earlier. They heard about Pafana breaking his leg while playing Skydart, and they found out that you carried him to the hospital. So they decided to visit the father of their son's best friend.
So, Scott was kind-hearted as a kid.
You idiot! Aren't you and Pafana competing for the captain position on the Skydart team? Why are you befriending your own rival? And you even carried him to the hospital? You're such a caring guy, aren't you? Lyndon Scott, how many times have I told you that our Scott family crest is the lone wolf? And our family motto is no enemies, no friends, only prey. Would you carry your prey to the hospital?
Well, little Scott was pretty unfortunate to be born into such a family.
But, Dad, I broke his leg on purpose. If I hadn't taken him to the hospital, others would have suspected me.
Well, that took.
Wait, what?
So that's how it is. Oh, gee. I'm so sorry, Scott. I shouldn't have scolded you. I apologize.
It's okay, Dad, because you're the best.
I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It seems his most twisted desires aren't here.
Or maybe it's already there.
Scott Sr., you're suspected of accepting a huge bribe. Now come with us.
Ah, the old guy got caught!
I knew this day would eventually come. I only have one question, Captain. Who sold me out?
An internal tip-off. We're not allowed to disclose any details.
An internal tip-off. Most of those involved have neither the motive nor the evidence. Who could it be?
It was me, Dad. I turned you in.
You? Scott? You're the one who turned me in?
Oh, man! This guy is heartless! The old guy looks like he's about to cry!
I'm so proud of you.
Proud?
Mr. Tail cannot believe this.
Use me as a stepping stone to reach greater heights. Lyndon Scott, you are the pride of the Scott family. A true lone wolf. And your dad is so proud of you.
I'll do as you've taught me, Father.
Jeez, this guy is simply hopeless. His most twisted desires aren't here at all.
Hey, Scott. My best buddy. I'm getting transferred to the Tartarian. Let's grab a drink after work.
This guy actually has friends? Maybe I can find something here that'll make him change his ways.
The Tartarian? That's the frontier fortification vessel, isn't it? You haven't slipped up at work lately, have you?
So it was you who meddled and got me transferred, right? No one else on our team has the skill to pull something like this off.
Come on! Why am I not surprised at all?
It couldn't be helped. Your position was so desirable, I had to make a move.
It's not just about the position, is it? There's also Rakshmi. No one will ever compete with you for her again.
Rakshmi? Glimpsing a faint green light through the thick fog. Could it be that Rakshmi is the love of Scott's life?
Please, promise me that you'll treat her well.
Of course, Ashavat. Go to the Tartarian without worries. I'll take care of her while you're away.
Seems like his most twisted desires are not here either.
How long have we known each other, Scott?
Around 7 or 8 years? Why?
We've been working together for so long, and I just realized our hometowns are so close to each other. Talk about a coincidence.
Yeah, we never get a chance to talk about this stuff at the office.
Oh, I didn't realize Scott was actually a scumbag with a pure heart.
All these years, there's something I've been keeping to myself. Too afraid to tell you.
You like me, don't you?
Why are you being so blunt?
Oh, well done, Scott. I like your straightforward style.
Yeah. I want to be your girlfriend, Scott.
Gotcha, Scott. Ooh, I found your weakness.
Gotcha!
Oh
Gotcha
my
off guard.
Wait, what?
I recorded everything! You know office romances are strictly forbidden in our department. Once I make this recording public, you'll never be able to compete with me for the specialist
cannot
position.
believe it right now. Okay, no. No. No.
Well, alright. That's exactly what I love about you, Scott.
What the heck?
I'll step aside for you. But when the day comes that I surpass you in the same manner, I hope you'll acknowledge my intentions.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm a lone wolf, remember?
Oh, he's such a jerk!
This guy has a looks out of 10. There is no reason to doubt about it.
Is that a wolf? Wait. No, that must be Scott himself. The crown behind him must be his most twisted desire.
Why is it a crown?
Finally, I found the depths of your hopeless soul. I'll strip away your twisted desires.
Who are you? This is my place. How did you get in here?
I can come and go as I please. Do I need your permission? Let me tell you something. In your quest to reach the top, you've trampled over everything that's decent.
It's all about success. I'm the pride of the Scott family, a certified lone wolf. I'll do whatever it takes to reach the pinnacle of life.
But are you truly happy? You've sacrificed your family, your friends, and your love. All for those meaningless credits. Ask yourself, are you truly happy?
Am I happy? Am I truly? Oh, I'm so happy! I'm ecstatic! Sacrificing my emotions? Ha, what a joke! What good do my emotions do me? Can they turn into a delicious meal or a glass of wine? Can they pilot a starship? Or buy me a mansion? So, answer me this. Do you think anyone would pay credits for my emotions? No way! But I can trade my credits for emotions. With enough credits, I can make anyone my friend.
This man is truly hopeless. Maybe I need to try a different approach this time.
But I'm not about to spend my hard-earned credits on something as pointless as emotions. I'm a lone wolf. A lone wolf from the Scott family. With no enemies or friends. Only prey.
Bring it on, Scott the Lone Wolf. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Alright, this is interesting.
I won't hold back anymore. Shall we unite our goals?
Oh, you like to talk.
Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire. I didn't see you. There's no reason
two
to
ways
use
of it.
punch anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Maybe I can do this.
You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Bring it on, Order. Throw. Here's your final reward.
The long dream has vanished.
Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire. I didn't see you. Hurry. Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on, Order. Throw. Here's your final reward. There's no reasoning with you, Bunch, anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
This battle is... The time is now. Lend me your strength.
I can believe it forgot that this is my team for
Fair and square.
no. Because I have been actually doing some work.
There's no harm in sharing good.
I've done a little.
All of
Can
you,
get
bring it on.
better relics for Harmony Trailblazer.
Here's your
And I have been going to. It has been working.
Specialist Scott! Specialist Scott! What's the matter?
Specialist Scott, March 7th swung her sword, and something...
March 7th! What did you do to Specialist Scott?
Me? I didn't do anything. Seriously.
Mr. Tail, what did you do to Scott?
You didn't possess him, did you?
Come on, what are you thinking? I just stripped away his most twisted desire. Watch what's
Dang it,
about to happen.
Mr. Tail. You weren't supposed to tell it out loud.
Oh, Scott seems weird. Did you really make him change his ways, Mr. Tail?
Well, this is my first time doing something like this, so I'm not sure how things will turn out.
You've managed to make a guy like him turn over a new leaf. You're amazing, Mr. Tail.
I'm even more amazing than you think. Look, it's kicking in now.
What? What's wrong with you?
Specialist Scott, snap out of it!
What have you done to him, Mr. Tail?
I removed his twisted desires, and now he's genuinely trying to become a lone wolf.
Good thing you're on our side.
Yeah, you ought to remember it's best not to make an enemy out of what?
But that's actually not good. I mean,
Don't fight me, Specialist Scott!
Run for your life! Specialist Scott has gone insane!
Aw, I thought Mr. Tail would possess me and teach me some super cool heliobus swordplay.
Nah, I told you I'm not really one for violence.
The brief interlude has concluded, yet March sounds pursuit. Swordplay shall continue. Alright. And we got some Jade for it. Alright. But that will be something for another time. Because I should have just, wait, what? Oh wow. Talk about ironic. Oh well. So, yeah. But then that's about it for today. Tomorrow, well, we're gonna be doing more of this. Maybe. I don't know. But honestly, I'm very happy. Honestly, I think this is the best event yet. I'll see you next time.